What up, friends? How are you doing? So, does strong mommy Chrissy really have a Tesla? What do you guys think? First of all, I believe I can't remember which reactor I saw that pointed out or may have mentioned. Oh, I can't remember. I watched like 3 or 4 videos about the Tesla debacle. Um, And I think one of them said, or because I don't really remember what they look like or anything like that. So I think they're two different Teslas. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Does she have a brand new Tesla? Well, I don't know, but if she says she does and is arguing with people in her comments that she has a Tesla, okay, honey, you've got a Tesla. Um, But honestly, to be honest with you, I don't think so. I think she's up to her old antics. She's a storyteller. Um, you know, YouTube has changed a lot. Okay. It's not the same. People aren't really watching, long videos as much as they used to. And then the way YouTube pays now is totally different. So it's a whole new thing with YouTube. It's not the hype that it used to be, but people still watch. Um, so the old tricks aren't really working for the OGs that have been here for a long time, i.e., Shane Dawson as well. He's been in the business for a very long time, and he just released a series with Jeffree Star, and the views aren't as good as they used to be. The problematic YouTubers that used to get a lot of clicks and views. They're not really, their old little tricks aren't really, they're not really winning over the audience. I think people want more, I guess, realness from people, especially if we've grown like attached or we've been watching these people for a very long time. We want to see more of the real stuff because even in life, like we do grow, we do evolve, we do mature, we change. And then I don't know about you, but me, myself, it makes me question everything she's ever posted. Because it would be obvious if she doesn't own one. Maybe she's renting it. Maybe it's one of her. Maybe she has a boyfriend or something. Maybe she borrowed it. I don't know. But those are very expensive vehicles. Um, so it probably wouldn't be wise financially, but I'm not counting anybody's money, okay? I'm not. But if you take a look at, especially here in the mommy sector, their old clickbaity, you know, videos, they don't, their channels aren't doing as well as they used to. What used to sell doesn't sell anymore. Um, and they're pretty much going in circles, right? They're kind of going repeating cycles overs and overs and overs again, and they'll continue to do that until they decide to change or decide to take things seriously. You know, um, I don't know. Like, I just think it's ridiculous I mean, she is always in for the wow factors, and that would definitely be a wow factor, but she had to like push the envelope just a little bit more and say she owned it. Everyone pretty much thought she rented it. We were like, okay, cool, she rented it, and now she's trying to say she owned it, and now she's arguing with people that she owns it. Okay. Okay. Even with YouTube, like even the world has changed ever since COVID, right? Like everything's like totally different. We're heading towards a recession. Like it's not wise to be spending your coin the way you used to. So, just like nothing, especially with that many children. Prices are so high going anywhere. Everything has gone up, and to in one hand, she was just asking people for donations like before she moved from Texas. She was asking for money, or she was doing her birthday. Well, she wasn't asking for money, but it's the audacity, like you just had your hand out. You just literally had your hand out, and now you're insulting the people by driving around in a Tesla. Like, I think that's disrespectful for one to the people that she got money from, whoever sent her money, you know, if they sent her money. I don't know, but it just seems very irresponsible. But sometimes we got to look at people like this and just be like, okay, just smile and nod. Because sometimes people don't want to change. Sometimes people like the way they live. And like Jazzy, she was just talking about getting the bag, her and her man getting the bag, and now she's got the Christmas list out. Like, like what? That doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Like, and it's true. Like, I don't know when my partner, when I'm in a relationship, like I'm not going to have like I don't know, just er, the dude that Jazzy's with, like he's there, but he's not he's not there as a man, like he's supposed to be there, the provider for the family. Um, and whether he's the provider of the family, I don't know. We hardly ever see him. We only see him every once in a while. But I know any man that I know, or any man that I'm ever going to be in a relationship, or any partner I'm ever going to have, is going to have me asking people for money. That's for sure. That is for dang sure. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't. I guess it's just a different time. And maybe that's why I'm still single. Maybe I'm just being too demanding. But that's just odd, like we can't really be, 1 minute acting like, you just have all this money, and then the next minute, with your hand out. Like, it's one or the other, if YouTube is your job and you can make so much money and you tell people you make so much money, more money than a 9 to 5, well, why are you asking people who probably make less than you for money? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And if you're driving in a Tesla, there's a Tesla, I don't know how many in the audience drive a Tesla. Why are you asking them for money all the time? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Do what you want with your life. I'm not here to judge, but don't have your hand out to people who may have less than you. You know what I mean? Like, we have children. I know nobody's obligated to do anything. And I know when I've donated in the past, it's because I feel bad for the children, because in my mind I'm thinking, well, it's not the children's fault that they're in a situation like this, and I feel for the children, and you can only hope that the money is being spent on the kids, you know what I mean? But there's no guarantee for that. But there's a chance that it might be, So for me, when I would donate to them in the past, it was like, oh, these poor babies, that's a lot of kids. Like, I have one that's 8, and I have my daughter that's 22, and I can't even imagine having that many children and being a single parent. I just don't know how she does it. I really don't. But she does make it look easy. She really does. So I mean, kudos to you if you could have a Tesla and 8 children or 9 children. I'm not sure how many kids she has. But geez, a Tesla? She just had to push the envelope just a little further and just like so reminder of the Tesla when next time she has her GoFundMe up. I mean, not her GoFundMe or her Cash App, but just a reminder of the Tesla, and money's no object to her. It's just craziness, crazy, crazy, crazy. Do I think she owns one? I don't think so, but I mean, if she's gonna fight people about it, okay, you own a Tesla, so now what you gonna do? Like, I just like, what do you want us to do? We're worried about a recession that's coming. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Anyways, y'all have a good night, okay? And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.